Hey guys, Ethan here, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review for the movie Elvis that just came out today. Uh, so yeah, anyway, let's get into it. I heard about this movie for quite a bit. I remember seeing the trailer for it and being pretty interested in it. I thought it looked really good, and I also know the director Baz Luhrmann or Baz Luhrmann. I'm not really sure what the actual correct way to say it, but if you all know it the correct way, then maybe help me with that. But I've just heard it pronounced Baz Luhrmann. But anyways, he is the guy who's directed a bunch of movies, but the only one I've seen from him is the movie The Great Gatsby, which he made, which I wasn't really a big fan of the movie. It was very kind of dumb, it had a lot of weird, dumb stuff in it, and from what a friend told me, it's nothing. It's kind of nothing. Not no, well, not a lot like the book, but it's got like, when I saw it, it had like a bunch of rap music, even though it's set in the 1920s. Lots of Jay-Z rap music, and just an overall abrasive, overly CGI style. But for this movie, Elvis, I mean, this is his first movie since The Great Gatsby, which came out in 2013. Uh, so I was kind of interested to see what it was about, to see what if Baz Luhrmann still kept his style, and he did. And honestly, I really like this movie. This is a really really good movie. I think it was definitely a step up from The Great Gatsby. There's definitely still some stuff that annoyed me, but I'll get into it. But first off, let's start off with the positives. So, first off, I love the energy in this movie. It's very fast paced. I can definitely this is definitely a big love letter to Elvis Presley. You can definitely tell that Baz Luhrmann definitely cared a lot about this guy, and you can definitely see it in every frame of the movie. It's very fast paced. The performances are also really good. Austin Butler as Elvis Presley was really great. Tom Hanks as Colonel Tom Parker, Elvis Presley's manager. Tom Hanks was really good. Just everyone all around gave a really great performance, and it was a really good story too. It has a lot of I love hearing all the classic Elvis Presley songs in it. It's got a lot of that. It also has some good cinematography. It's a really good looking movie. It really does capture the time period pretty well. Um, and yeah, it's just there's also a good emotional core to it, which I was kind of surprised by. It had a pretty good script, you know. Um, yeah, it wasn't that good. But let's get into some of the stuff that annoyed me. And that being like, I didn't really like the fact that it was told from Tom Hanks' character, the Colonel Parker's perspective. I wish it was told more through Elvis Presley's perspective. But other than that, I can kind of ignore that. And sometimes the direction in this movie was a little bit too abrasive. It was sort of hard to follow at times. Sometimes a little bit too much. There was less I think there was less CGI than The Great Gatsby. Although, albeit, I think it's less noticeable here than it was in The Great Gatsby. Yeah, it was just kind of hard to follow. It was just, yeah, it felt a little bit too much, kind of It was disorienting, but I think for the most part, it was a good way, in a good way. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I think the movie's positives outweigh the negatives. So, but other than that, yeah, it was all around a pretty good movie. And I think if you want to go see a movie and if you're an Elvis Presley fan, then I think you'll definitely like this a lot. But if you're not, then don't go see it. But overall, I think you'll like it very much. But other than that, that's about it. Goodbye.